biggest shock for me how fast he is.
The speed, okay.
The speed of his right hand, the speed of his jab. He's very, very fast.
Break, don't punch. Hold up. Break.
I'm a bit frustrated because some of these fighters, they're pretty good out there, you know, and I don't want to blame their skill set or whatever.
Yeah.
Especially after my last performance, although I promised that I can do much better. However, you know, most fighters just switched off. They bring no entertainment to the table, you know. Not most heavyweights. They're just like, there's nothing there, you know. Like look, for example, like Robert Helenius, God bless him, what a legend. I mean, he's really turned his career upside down. But there's nothing that I would really want to see.
Yeah, it's like you got the top guys, you know, Fury, Deontay, then it's like a drop off. Like, I don't think a lot of people even know who the rest of the top 10 are. Yeah.
Like for example, when Deontay Wilder fights, I'm watching. I'm not only watching.
Right.
I'm watching his interviews. I'm watching the whole thing.
Yeah, that's one of your peers in boxing. Speaking of that, who do you think is the number one heavyweight and the number two? Like right now.
Number one, I think. Well, number one, I'm pretty sure about my answer is Tyson Fury.
Okay.
Number two, I would say Deontay Wilder, and number three, I would say Usyk, and number four, I would say Joshua. Number five, I would say Joyce.
Okay, that's a good list. Who do you think will give?
White, I would put him probably just behind Joyce. I mean, he probably had a bit of a lackluster performance in his last fight before he got knocked out by Tyson. So it's hard to put him there somewhere now, but he's probably up there as well because he's a tough dude. He can bang, and he's you know.
So who do you think will give Fury, I guess, his toughest fight? So he's already fought Wilder and White.
Well, Wilder will always pose a threat to Tyson. I mean, in his last fight, we've seen Wilder was just like head him down, and I mean, Wilder is just.
That was a war, man. Like,
Wilder could come out and knock Tyson Fury out in the first 2 rounds.
He could.
It could just happen.
Yeah.
It could just happen.
Yeah, right.
Whereas
I'm with
if you would tell me like Dylan White, no, he won't knock out Tyson in 2 rounds. Like, it just won't happen. Or anybody else. Whereas Wilder, he has a chance to knock anybody out like this.
Any night, man. Yeah.
Any night, any round, any second, early on, last minute, whatever it is, he can just do it.
So you still think to this day he's probably the toughest fight for Wilder? You still think to this day?
I think Wilder, you know what, how I would put it, or how I would answer your question, I think Wilder beats everybody else. I think Wilder beats Usyk.
You think he beats Usyk? Okay.
I think he's gonna line him up sooner. Just catch him with his right hand, and then
he's gonna touch you sooner or later. Like that's gonna happen. And how you respond,
You know, I remember when I first sparred him, I was, needless to say, shocked about the power in his right hand. I was shocked about the power in his right hand. I'm truly shocked.
What was shocking about it? Like, what was your expectations going into it?
Well, you know what was actually the biggest shock for me? How fast he is.
The speed, okay.
The speed of his right hand, the speed of his jab, he's very, very fast. People forget about it. He's just like, and you're out. That's how it is.
So you were shocked. You knew about the power, but you were just shocked at how fast he was.
I knew about the power, and I was kind of bracing for it. Suddenly, the speed was just like, fuck me, what's going on? But yeah, I mean, he's phenomenal to say the least, Deontay. You know, and he's been really good to me as well. I've nothing but respect about people. I think he's really misunderstood. He often gets a bit of he does make sometimes, I guess, some dubious comments, but there are pro fighters. We have it's just part of the game, I guess.
No, it is.
He's a good dude. He's a really good dude.
Yeah.